clover, quinoa and amaranth, there's a new seed in town and its name is Teff. This teeny tiny gluten-free pseudo-grain is actually a seed from a grass native to Ethiopia, and it's often used to make a bread called injera, which is a fermented bread. It's a very nutritious little seed actually. It's a great source of protein and fibre, and it's rich in B vitamins and minerals including iron and calcium, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, copper. And apparently it's also known to balance hormones, boost immunity, strengthen bones, and apparently it aids weight loss. So how do we cook it? So first of all, you soak it. Now you don't have to do this, but I actually soak all my nuts, seeds, grains and beans, legumes, everything, because it aids digestion, boosts bioavailability, and it just makes cooking easier as well. So I put 1/2 of a cup, just half a cup of the Teff seeds into a big bowl of water, mix it around a bit, and then strained it through my trusty tea strainer. You've got to use something really, really fine, because this is like sand and it will go through any other colander or even a normal strainer. It's got to be a really fine tea strainer like this. Washed it, rinsed it, and then put it back into this big bowl of water. And so now I'm just going to leave it to soak overnight. So I'm going to cover it with a plate. The teff has been soaking for about 12 hours. Since I'm a bit of a klutz when I'm draining teff, I put my little strainer in a bowl just to collect anything that might spill over. So here's my rinsed teff. This was 1/2 cup of dried seed, and I'm going to add it to 1.5 cups of cold water. So it's a ratio of 1 to 3. I'm going to bring it to a boil and then turn the heat down to simmer and cook with the lid off. This is 10 minutes. So you can see it's thickening up. Now obviously the times really depends a lot on your gas or your electricity, on your stove I mean. Because my simmer isn't a great simmer actually, it's not as low as it could be. If you don't stir it, then it just bubbles like lava. So this is 13 minutes and it's cooked. I've already tasted it, but I'm just cooking it another couple of minutes just to thicken it up even more. But it will thicken up when it cools down. So don't worry if it seems runny or anything like that. Okay, now I'm just going to spoon it into this glass bowl. So here is the cooked teff. You can eat it the same way that you would use polenta. So you could literally just spoon it onto your plate as it is. You could have it as a breakfast cereal. Just spoon some into a bowl, add some plant milk, maybe some sliced banana, some berries, a little bit of maple syrup maybe. Or you can put it into a glass bowl like this and leave it for a little while and it will set. And then you can slice it, so you have slices of teff. And I love it like that with some Dijon mustard. So it's a very versatile grain, or seed rather, and very nutritious and not so difficult to cook, as you can see. So here's the cooked teff that was sitting in the glass bowl and has taken on the shape of the bowl. I let it cool and then sliced it, and now it's ready to eat. Delicious with seeded mustard and some slices of tomato.